questions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Dr. Mulligan, the office is the Office of Advocacy an independent office?
It is the Office of Advocacy, and we refer to
Is
our...
it independent? Just say yes or no.
The word independent is not in the statutes. We call ourselves an independent voice in the executive branch for small business.
Did you circulate to the Office of Management and Budget, White House, or Small Business Administration for clearance, your testimony?
No, they get it the same time that you guys get it.
Congress intended that the Chief Counsel have a great deal of latitude and not be a yes man for the agency. Prior to being confirmed, were you working as a senior advisor on economics to the SBA administrator reporting to her chief of staff, yes or no?
I don't remember the title, but yes, I did work in a role
Okay, thank you.
in her side of the office. Yes.
In my view, this is a direct conflict of interest for a nominee to an office which is statutorily required to be independent of the SBA. Moving forward, will you commit to representing the views and interests of small businesses even when those views directly conflict with or oppose actions taken by the Trump administration? Yes or no?
I already do that.
I'm sorry?
I already do that, yes.
In December, the Wall Street Journal editorial board warned that tariffs are contributing to manufacturing job losses, 58,000 jobs since January. Have you conveyed these concerns to the White House, and what response have you received?
Thank you for your question. I have so many dealings with the White House, I don't know how to summarize them in this short time. Let me.
But you don't recall, you know, everyone is
I recall so
discussing
many things.
tariffs and the impact.
I recall a dozen of things. I don't have time to dozens. Let me tell you one story. So during the shutdown.
No. I just want to hear if you have conveyed.
Yes.
Okay, because the U.S. Chamber of Commerce believes broad-based tariffs raise prices for consumers and businesses and are especially a big problem for small businesses that do not have many resources to understand them. Given the negative impact tariffs are having on small businesses, why hasn't advocacy taken a more visible role in pushing back against these policies?
Thank you for your question. My office, under my leadership, has achieved a 3,000% increase in compliance. And I understand that...
I am not discussing compliance. I'm asking you a question about tariffs.
I'm answering your question, with all due respect.
Okay.
I'm answering your question. And I work with the agencies. I need to persuade them. I cannot make any rules. I cannot change any rates. I cannot do any of that stuff. I need to be persuasive. And I think my methods have been very effective, as you can see from the compliance changes. I understand that you're recommending some different methods to persuade. That those aren't my methods, and that's not what I'm doing.
Okay, so Chief Counsel, in your book, You're Hired, you state that tariffs are taxes. Do you believe that tariffs are taxes, yes or no?
Tariffs are a revenue source. President calls them external revenue as opposed to internal revenue. And his policy, and I was there in Milwaukee in the summer of 2024, helping him, get that to be on the platform.
I asked you a yes or no answer.
It's a revenue source.
Based on what you wrote in your own book.
The platform is different than the policies that we had in the first Trump administration.
We are discussing the impact of tariffs on small businesses and consumers. You stated in your book that tariffs are taxes, and now you're
President
providing
Trump's
a different
policy,
interpretation.
No, it's not a different interpretation. It's a different policy. President Trump's policy, and it's very clearly stated in the platform. Anyone can read it right now. The Republican platform is to reduce internal revenue and replace it with external revenue. And that's been his policy. That is a different policy than the first administration, and it has different effects because it's a different policy. We know that small businesses are very burdened by internal revenue, and that is part of President Trump's policy to relieve them from that burden.
I think you are changing your tune based on the fact that you are working for the administration. That is not what you put into this book. I yield back.
Lady,